there everyone, welcome back to another video. Today's video is just gonna kind of be random things. Getting ready to go out tonight. Wanted to share a little bit about my details to my look and then just random products that I want to talk about. So I'm happy to have you join me today. Let's dive right in. All right, it is not morning and I am not drinking coffee, but I show these mugs all the time. In fact, this morning I was showing my tea mug on Snapchat, and of course I had a couple people snap me and say, where did you get the mug that you are always showing that has your initial on it? I get them from Anthropologie. These are one of our favorite mugs. My husband has one, I have one. They're very sturdy. There's something about these mugs that we love, and yeah, I'm showing them all the time, and I am a big coffee drinker nonetheless. Let's move on to the details to my look. The first thing I want to talk about is my top. I love this piece. I love that it's floral. It's very feminine. I love the colors that are in it. I love how it comes up high like this, and I love the flexibility of tops like this. I love sleeveless tops, although I am usually cold. These are great because they're great layering pieces. You can definitely wear it like this, but if you wanted to top it with something like a nice blazer, like this one here for work, which goes perfectly, it would be so flattering. What a great office look we have here. You can always throw a nice cardigan sweater over top of something like this. You could throw a leather jacket, a suede bomber, whatever. I love tops like this. I think they're a great transition piece to go from winter to spring or spring to summer. A lot of flexibility with something like this. The other thing that I like to do when I'm wearing more of a statement top, because this is floral, it has a lot of prints, I like to go a little bit understated with the earring. And I love these ones here because they're not just a hoop, they're not something plain, they're gold and they have a little ball on them, like 3 little balls. I think they're just very unique, but very understated and don't take away from the floral print on the top. Linked both of these pieces, love them both. My favorite bra to wear under a top like this is a strapless one. And you ladies know what a pain in the butt strapless bras can be. Last year, I found the best strapless bra because so many of you had recommended it to me, and I dove in and I got it. And I tell you what, I love it. I think it would work even for you bigger busted ladies out there. It is perfect, and I linked it below. It comes in, I think, in 3 different colors. What I love too is that you don't feel like you want to tug. It molds to you, it stays up, it literally feels like you are wearing a normal bra. So I linked that below. Eventually, I am going to do a YouTube video. This has been requested for me to share some of my favorite undergarments. Hey, I don't have a problem with showing them. We're here to help one another. We're a community of women. We're all looking out for each other's best interests. And if I've got something great to share, I'm going to share it with you, and I know that you do as well. It's always reciprocated. So the strapless bra that I'm wearing is absolutely amazing. The nice thing is you could always do a regular bra and have it tied up in the back with one of those little clips. But because you don't even have to worry about this one, it's just so great, and you can wear tops like this, which I think is really nice. Let's move on to the makeup details of the day. Testing out a new foundation. You know I love testing things. It's new to me, but it is not a new foundation. I don't know if ever back in the day I have tried this foundation, but I just went out on a whim and I thought I would try it. I know I've heard many beauty gurus talk about it way back in the day, way back before all the newcomers come out, because whenever something new comes out, it is the latest and greatest and everybody loves it. But sometimes you have to go back to those things that you loved from the beginning. And the one I am testing out today is by Makeup Forever. It is the Matte Velvet. And you know, let me just say, I loved my makeup today. I loved how it applied. I love the staying power I've had so far. I've had it on for maybe 5 or 6 hours. I have not had to blot or anything like that. So it definitely gives me the full coverage mattifying look that I desire. I tested it out with a beauty blender today. So I will also test it out with a foundation brush and see what the difference is. But one thing I can say is I loved how it applied with the beauty blender. Great product, very happy with that. Wearing shade number 55, linked it below. Eyeshadow palette of the day, Too Faced Chocolate Bar, one of my favorites. Talked about it in my Best of Beauty Eyes. I have many palettes I love, but this is one of them. You know, I really tried to do like a little bit of a smoky eye, but more of like a bronzy smoky eye today, and I love how it turned out, so I thought I have to share. The shades that I used, the unfortunate thing with the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette is you cannot tell what the names of the shades are. When you purchase this palette, a clear sleeve will come with it and it will have all those names on it, but who's got time to deal with a clear sleeve? I pitch those. So unfortunately, I can't really tell you what the names of any of them are. But basically what I did is I dusted the whole lid all the way up to the brow bone with this color here. And then in my crease, I did this color right here, windshield wiper motion, as I usually show you. On the lid, I did this beautiful bronzy shade right here, so flattering, just a beautiful smoky look. Did a little bit of this dark brown in the outer part just to kind of smoke it out. I wish I could come closer, but again, with this lens, I can't, I will blur out. But just did it on the outer part. And then I kind of I went into this one and just kind of merged the brow bone color and the crease color right in here. And then we went into this for the crease. This is a great palette right here. I would recommend this to anybody young and old. So much you can do with it. You can do an everyday neutral look for work. You can do a smoky eye in lots of different shades. You can play with a little bit of color. This is an awesome one. The other thing that I decided to test out today was another mascara. You know I love to test out mascaras. People are always recommending them to me. I had a little sample and I decided to try them out. And this is by Lancome. It's the Sills Booster XL Super Enhancing Mascara Base. So I started with this product here and applied this. What I did is I curled my eyelashes one time. I applied this base to the lashes. Then I did a coat of the mascara, and this is the Lancome in Excessive Black Noir, and it's the Hypnose Drama. When I pulled it out of the tube, I really... turn it around. I liked the way the brush looked. I liked the bristles, but it's got kind of a little curve in it. And I thought, okay, what is the purpose and how is that going to work? But I will tell you one thing. Loved how my lashes turned out today. I did do the whole rotation that I do where I curl my eyelashes 2 times, but really loved it. I loved the staying power. My lashes stayed nice and curled, and they looked long, they looked thick, they were separated the way I like them. Actually, they turned out perfect. So I will keep using this and I will keep you posted, but right now, really liking it. I think it's an awesome, more higher end mascara we're talking about. Moving on to blush and lips, wearing my Burberry Light Glow Cameo Blush number 02. I love this color. It's just a nice everyday neutral mauvey pink. Pulls a little cool tone, but I think it would look great on warm tone people as well because it's so very neutral. Really like how it applies. Love the smell of it. I know. I get into the scent of my makeup products, but yeah, love this one. The other thing that I did today is I am trying out new lippy. You know I'm a lip junkie, and I don't always have to go after the newest product that comes out. Sometimes it's nice to go back to something that's been around for a while. On the other hand, the lip pencil is new. This is the new Bite lip pencils. You know Bite Beauty has recently came out with a beautiful array of colors of lip pencils. And the reviews have been awesome on them. So I thought, you know what, I have to tap in. I went and checked them out. I decided upon this color 014. It's kind of a mauvey plummy color. Again, I can't pull in real close, but this is kind of the shade, which I think is very flattering for me, for my skin tone. Really liked how it applied. Filled the lip in with it, not drying. Really just everything was perfect about it. It wasn't a super dense, hard pencil. Some are more dense. This applied really easy. It was soft, but not soft where it's gonna smudge out of the line. So definitely happy with this. These are not cheap, so you know, to me, they have to really perform. Don't know if I would buy any more at this point yet. I'd have to look more at the colors, but I'm loving this color. It's not a color I have because it doesn't look like my Palladio Rose and it doesn't look like my Satin Mauve. This has a little bit more of a purpley tone to it. Really loving it. What I did is I picked up a mascara, or not a mascara, I'm sorry, a lipstick by Bite as well. You know, the Bite Amuse Bouche or whatever lipsticks have always been known to be very moisturizing for the lips. They're more of a cream formula. You know, the mattes at my age just don't always look that great. I like more of a creamy finish when I can find one that I love. This color is, would it be Sake? It's S-A-K-E, but I think it's a beautiful shade. Look at how much it goes with the lip liner pencil. So really happy with this. This is what I am wearing today. I think it is very appropriate for the top that I am wearing. Very happy with it. I don't know if you can see that it is definitely not matte. It doesn't proclaim to be matte. Has just a little bit of a shine, nothing too much, just creamy, just very creamy looking on the lips, which I like. For somebody my age, I think that's the best choice. So very pleased with this color. Also don't have a color like this. I'm always repeating on my colors. I'll pick up something and I'm like, oh, I have something so close to it. So this was kind of exciting because I really don't have a color like this, so really enjoying it. Since we are talking about lipsticks, before I complete the rest of my look, I should talk about some of the lipsticks that I have been testing because I picked up a couple other ones. I have this one here by Maybelline in the color 540 Peach Buff. I wore it in my last YouTube video. A lot of you nude lovers are gonna love a color like this. The thing that I like about it is I tend to not look that great in peach colors. They pull a little too warm for me, but something about this peach shade has a little bit more of a pinky cast to it, so I thought, I'm gonna give it a shot. It may work for me, and you know, I really did like it. So let me swatch this one as best I can. So you can see this is a matte formula. It is new to the Maybelline line, and yeah, just a nice nude. I think it's pretty for spring. I like that it has a little pink tone to it. So very happy with it. Applied well, definitely matte. You have to watch that, of course, when you're my age, but I swear matte lipsticks are just all the rage. That's what everybody is coming out with, and you know, that's fine if they're moisturizing. You really have to keep your lips exfoliated to wear a matte lipstick because nobody wants to see that skin. But I do think as we're aging, we have to watch how matte we go. We don't want to look too flat there. Sometimes a cream formula is better. And I wouldn't say these are excessively matte. If you go back to my last video, you'll see that my lips don't look flat by any means. The other product that I just picked up, I'm super excited. I have not tried this yet, but I did open it. It is by Revlon. HD Dawn is the color 705. I will link all of this. I don't know what they're calling these, but I do know it is something new to the Revlon line. But I just thought, let's do this below. So this color right here is the lip liner. Let's see how this color looks. So this is more of like a berry tone. Definitely has a little bit more shine or shimmer than the Bite Beauty color that I'm wearing. Just a pretty berry. I think it's gonna be a great color for me. I think it's gonna be one of those your lips but better. And I really think the bullet is nice. This is just one of those products that I think you could just leave in your handbag and apply at any time. So I'll keep you posted on what I think of this because I think the color is really, they had a lot of great colors, but this is the one that I wanted to pick up. So there's some lippy products that I wanted to share with you today. The next thing that I want to share with you is something that I always do when I wear a shirt like this where I'm exposing my shoulders. This is broke, but I always replace this. It's by Milani. It's Bronzer XL All Over Glow, and I think there's 3 different colors. I use the color Fake Tan. I have to be careful. I'll open it, but I can't really hold it up. It has 2 shades in it. One of them shows a little shimmer to it, one shows a little matte, but I really can't say you notice shimmer so much with it. So you could definitely use this on the face. But how I use this, and I always have, and I've snapped about it before on Snapchat, is I take this e.l.f. Kabuki face brush, which I think you can get for $2 or $3. I take it in here, and I get some product on it, and then I tap off that product. You definitely want to tap it off. And then what I do is I take the product, and I go right on my shoulders, just like this, to give the nice little sun-kissed look to your shoulders where the sun would naturally hit it. It's very natural to have your shoulders look like the sun has touched them and kissed them. So this is something that I've always done. It's just a look that I like, and wanted to share that with you. Just a little bonus thing about my look of the day. So that's really, really awesome. Next thing is my fragrance. What fragrance am I wearing today? I decided to go with my favorite. You know, I love testing fragrance as well. I'm always getting one of my little samples out and spraying it on me, but when I really want to be put together and just really enjoy the look that I'm giving out there, sometimes I want to wear my signature scent because it makes me feel good. I feel energized when I wear this scent. There's just something about it. I have a whole blog post on it. I talked about it in my Best of Beauty Body video. It is my favorite signature scent, Miu Miu by Prada. Love it so much. Love the packaging. Love the smell. I don't think it would be for everybody, and you definitely have to go light-handed on it. But it stands out. When I wear it, I get asked what I'm wearing because there's something so unique about it. So definitely check that out. I love it so much. I have the little lotion because I have a kit. I have a couple of the little small little travel bottles or whatever. But yeah, love this scent so much. Just, yeah, you got to check it out. Next up, let's talk about the hair. So you know that I don't wash my hair a whole lot, every 3 to 4 days. I went 3 days, washed it last night. I used my Living Proof Perfect Hair Day shampoo and conditioner. Love this stuff. Love all the Living Proof line. I talked about this in my Best of Beauty Hair, which I'll link below. But I've also been loving a recent purchase that I made, and I talked about it in that video as well. It's the Perfect Hair Day Nightcap Overnight Protector. Loving it when I want to do this look. So what I do is I take a shower in the late afternoon, shampoo, condition, get out. I use my favorite mousse on my hair, just more in the root and crown area, and then I do the Perfect Hair Day. And what I do is I pump out a couple pumps. I rub it all through my hair really good, tip my head upside down, make sure I just really get it through all of the strands. Then I take a wide tooth comb and I comb it through, and then I either just leave it and let it air dry, or if I need to do something, I will put it up. But then when I sleep, I just leave it down, and it's a great, it kind of sets the tone for a great first day clean hair, which would be like today, where you just have some nice soft waves, take a curling iron, throw a few curls in it, leave it really natural, and I've really been loving it. I've been loving to have this look once in a while, especially day one of clean hair. It's really been working for me. So really pleased with the Living Proof Perfect Hair Day line for sure. Definitely recommend that, and check out the Best of Beauty Hair video if you haven't. Last but not least, let's just talk about a few essentials. My phone case, been loving this one. I do keep a battery charging case on my phone a lot if I have a really busy day, but if I'm going to go out or something like that, I always switch into this case. This is by Ted Baker. Love it. I love the little you know, print on it. It's very sleek. It looks awesome. Just can't say anything better about it. Love the feel of it. So anyway, love that. Hey, whoever talks about their phone cases, we don't even think about it. The other thing is my pen. I got this pen for Christmas. I keep it in my handbag. It's by Kate Spade. I love the color of it. I don't like black ink. I know, I feel like I cannot write in black ink. I have to have blue ink. So we did have to order some blue ink refills and pop the black one out because these pens always come with black. But yeah, really loving this pen. It's been really good to me since I've gotten it for Christmas. A little bit heavier, had to get used to that, but it's just such a pretty pen to pull out of your handbag. So wanted to share that with you. So that's it, ladies. Just sharing some tidbits of the day, things about my look, products that I just want to share and talk about, because that's what we love to do, is talk about our products, don't we? So thank you so much for joining me. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Again, you know to subscribe, and you know that I'm everywhere on social media, so follow me wherever you can. Make sure you're following me on Snapchat. If you're not, you are missing out on so much, because what I did today, I generally do on Snapchat. It's just easier that way. So you don't want to miss out. I talk about workouts. I share my workouts. Most of you know I am a health coach. I do nutrition consulting via phone, so and I'm always sharing details on that. I sell protein and I sell glutamine, and I have all these things. I talk about food and healthy eating, intermittent fasting, kids, husbands, you name it. I'm talking about it all on Snapchat, so that is the place to follow me. It really is. You're going to get the most content if you want more of me there. So thank you for joining me, you guys. Have a great day, weekend, whatever it is. Today's Friday. I don't know when this is coming out, but glad you could be here. Have a good one. Take care.